What's happening? It's John from Long Punk Band Wrecked. It's Monday, May 9th, start of another week. Um, Next gig is Thursday, May 26th at the Sovereign in Brooklyn. It's going to be our first Brooklyn show in quite a while, a couple of years at least. So we're excited about it. A lot of other bands playing. Should be a good night. So check our Instagram, check our Facebook for the details. Like I said, should be a good show. Um, don't have any new vinyl. I don't plan on getting much in the way of new stuff. Again, I might do some videos on old stuff, but this video I figured I'd share another one of my guitars. I know what you're thinking. I keep coming up with these fucking guitars, but this is the last of them. I could do another four or five videos I could do on some more guitars, which don't see much action in Wrecked. And there's a reason why, and I'll get into that. Um, Anyways, this is a guitar I bought on eBay a couple of years ago, and I got it for a great price. This is a 1999 Fender Telecaster Paisley. Uh, these guitars were made originally in 68 and 69, where Fender took a standard Telecaster. I think it did it with Strats too. I'm not sure, but what they did was they took a standard body, wrapped it in this wallpaper, and then clear coated it. They did this design. They also did a blue flower design. Again, it's this late '60s, early, going into the early '70s. So that psychedelic stuff was on the rise. And I first heard of these guitars. I saw a picture of one in a Guitar Player magazine way back when, and I was like, wow, this thing is wild. I'd love to get my hands on one. And they reissued them over the years, and this one came up on eBay, and I jumped at it. The guy only wanted 300 for it. Um, so I jumped at it. So with shipping, about four. I mean, it's not in great shape. I can show you if you can see, it's chipped up around the sides, right? Chipped up on the bottom too. Neck is straight though, and it plays. It's a player. Again, I've said it in the past. I'm as much as a player as a collector. I don't put them up on the wall and just take pictures of them and never use them. I play these guitars all the time. I don't play this guitar. I don't play these types of guitars with Wrecked. I did play this on a gig with Wrecked once, but it was too thin. Like, see, you have the single coil pickups, not thick enough for a three person punk band at least. I mean, punk rockers have used Telecasters in the past. Joe Strummer used one, but he had Mick Jones behind him with the Les Paul, so it fattened the sound. So, I mean, Telecasters are primarily a country guitar, known for like a twanginess, clean, which is a great sound. It's not the sound I typically go for, though. This particular model, like I said, is a 99, crafted in Japan. 99 to 2002, I think, somewhere around there. To really know, you'd have to take the neck off, and I'm not taking the neck off. When I got this, it had a little bit of damage on the neck heel where the neck meets the body. But it's just in the finish. It doesn't seem to be going all the way through. It doesn't affect the playability. It's a great guitar, I have another Telecaster, and I'll get into that one maybe in the next video. It's a guitar everyone should have, though. Every guitar player, should definitely have a Telecaster because it's a unique sounding instrument. No, I don't know of any other guitar that sounds like it. It is what it is. What makes it unique? Couldn't tell you. I think what it has to do is the strings come through the back of the body, and they come up the top to this bridge plate. So it's a big piece of metal. Maybe that has something to do with it, and the pickup is mounted to that metal. Maybe it's something with that. I don't know. But all the country guys used them. I like the sound of it. Again, if I'm playing in another band as a second guitar player, I'd probably play these guitars because it adds to the sound of the band. Not much else to say about it. I don't love the neck. The neck's a little too glossy for me. I don't love the tuners, vintage style tuners. So check it out. The strings are threaded into the post, which is stupid because you got to kind of approximate the string length, clip it, thread it, and then wind it. And sometimes, you have about 20,000 windings around the post, so you have to trim it again. It's a pain in the ass. But these tuners are fine. I mean, they're all nice and worn, so they look cool with the guitar. Again, I don't have any complaints about it. It's crafted in Japan. Is it as good as an American-made Tele? I have an American-made Telecaster. I think it's an '89 or so. I got to look up the serial number, but just as good. I've said it in previous videos. My favorite Telecaster that I've ever played was my boss's. He had a 50th anniversary, a white one, Japanese made, and man, that was the best Telecaster I've ever played, hands down. I also played when I recorded with Sam Adams Rebellion. I played a black Telecaster, which had with a maple neck. That was an American one. That was from the '80s, and that was heavy as shit. And that was a great guitar too. So they're great guitars. Plug through a Fender amp. You get that you get that classic Tele sound. You play through any other tube amp, a Mesa Boogie like I got. You can clean it up enough to make it sound good. But they're made for country playing, for the real clean transitions. So yeah, it's a great guitar, and I'm happy I have it. I thought about because the pickups aren't great, so I thought about swapping them and swapping them with like maybe, I don't know. I was thinking about getting a humbucker for the bridge, and that really kind of defeats the purpose of having a Telecaster. So I think I'm just gonna leave it as is. Maybe I'll get another Tele and do that because I do like the feel of it, I like the balance of it, and again, if the neck could be sanded down a bit would be fine, but it's a great feeling neck, not too fat. Get you get your hands right around it. The frets are in great shape, and you could use a cleanup and a restringing and stuff. But like I said, I played this once with Wrecked, maybe 2 years ago, and it was way too thin sounding. Doesn't have the bottom end that a Les Paul or a humbucker or equipped guitar would have that we need for the band. So I keep you know I keep trying it out every now and again. It's not, even with the right EQs, it's just not powerful enough. So it's not just powerful enough. I mean, it has its own characteristics, but not for what we do, and not for a three-piece band, that's for sure. But who knows? Maybe I'll one of these days form an outlaw country band like I've always wanted, and you know be a tele player in that as well. But who knows? Like I said, I have a few more guitars I could show. I'm gonna do I have to come up with a few more videos, so have to have something to show you. So that's pretty much it. Come see us Thursday, May 26th. Support our band. We look forward to seeing you, and that's about all I gotta say. Have a great night.